everyone, and welcome to the math operation tutorial. So the compiler actually can do some mathematical operations like the plus, minus, divide, times, or the multiplication, and the modulus, if you know the long division, the square root, and the power. So let's try, for example, the plus. So we wrote here between the double quotations 2 plus 3 between parentheses over 5 equals, and then we wrote in line 10, see out this equation. 2 plus 3 over 5, and you will notice that we didn't use the 2 or the double quotations. If we use the double quotation, it's going to be a sentence displayed on the console screen, and then we don't want this to happen. We want this to be a mathematical operation. So let's run this and see what will happen. But first we will comment this. So 2 plus 3 over 5 equals 1. Yes, so this is a mathematical operation. The next thing is the square root. So if I want to write square root of 16, we all know it's going to be 4. So if we commented these control and then slash, so it's going to be a comment. So if we want to know the square root of 16, square root of 16 equals to 4. That's correct. We will try something else. For example, okay, so we will, for example, let's say, okay, 2 times, so the times is the asterisk in C++, 3, okay, equals 2, and notice that this is a sentence that will be displayed later on. And then see out without the double quotations, the same thing, 2 times 3 without the equal or the double quotation, and then semicolon, do not forget this. So 2 times 3 equals to 6. If you want to get rid of this press return and you don't want this to be like this, so we have to write here 2 operators and then end line. So 2 times 3 equals to 6. So there is no more press return next to the 6. Okay? The second thing, if I want to write, for example, 2 power 4, there is a kind of 2 ways, but I rather the second way, which is more efficient. The POW, P-O-W, and then open a parentheses, and then 2, and then the power that we want. So if I want 2 power 3, for example, which means that it's equal to 8, let's see, 8, okay? If I want 2 power 4, and then end line, for example, so 16. This is the POW function. We have also the square root that we introduced before. So if I wrote here C out, SQRT, in parentheses, and the 16, for example, square root of 16, it's going to be, I'm sorry, it's going to be 4, and that's correct. What, um, okay. So the last thing I want to introduce is the modulus. If you know the um, the long division, if I set 5 modulus 2, it's going to be 1. Let's see. And 1. I don't like this style. Let's copy this and paste it here because I don't like the press. 1. Great. So if I wrote 10 mod 2, it's going to be 0, I guess. 0, yes, because there is no remainder in 10 mod 2. If you don't know the long division, then if I said 10 divided by 2, it's going to be 5. So 5 times 2 is going to be 10. So 10 minus 10 is going to be 0. But if I said, like before, see out 5 mod 2, so it's going to be 1. How? So 5 over 2 is 2.5. We don't take the 0.5. We just take the 2. So 2 times 2 is going to be 4. So 5 minus 4 is 1. Okay, so this is the long division, and in other words, the remainder. And I guess that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and thank you for watching. Stay tuned for the next one.